Yo, what's up? Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji here, with another review. Now, before I begin this review, just want to let y'all know, as usual, that if y'all hear any talking, background noises and whatnot, that's my family. So, even though it's a little quiet right now, just want to give y'all a heads up just in case. So, with that out of the way, let's begin. Now, today's review is going to be on the 2003 Thai martial arts film classic, Ong Bak, also known as Ong Bak the Muay Thai Warrior. And it stars the awesome Tony Jaa, and it features the other cast like Jokmok, Yodkamol, let's see, who else? Chattapong, Pantana-Angkul, I apologize for that, I apologize. And the fight choreography is done by Panna Rittikrai, you know what I'm saying, as, the late great Panna Rittikrai. And let me see who else. Yes, and it's written by Suphachai, Sittiaumponpan. I apologize for I apologize for butchering the name. I gotta, let me see, Sittiaumponpan. There we go. And it's directed by Prachya Pinkaew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I apologize for the butchering of those last names back there. I gotta, learn how to pronounce those Thai names, because, this is my first time saying them. Without further ado, let's begin. And I'm going to read the synopsis as best as possible in the back of this awesome DVD right here. Here goes, y'all. Tony Jaa, the fighting superstar destined for film's martial arts pantheon, electrifies as Ting, a religious young warrior who swears an oath of peace. But when the head of an Ong Bak, his village's sacred treasure, is stolen, he heads for Bangkok to recover it from a ruthless crime lord at any cost. And as y'all can hear, I almost messed up, but thankfully I caught myself, you know what I'm saying? The story in this is pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's definitely straightforward and to the point. It's not deep or complex, but it's definitely written well enough to keep you invested, especially when it comes to the characters, you know what I'm saying? It's nice to have a straightforward story that's well executed, especially on a martial arts movie, you feel me? And, this film definitely did a good job in doing so. The characters are all very unique, especially the main character Ting, played by Tony Jaa. He is this young religious warrior who swears his oath of peace, but he has to break this oath to recover the stolen head of an Ong Bak, from this crime lord and return it back to his village, which was pretty cool. Tony Jaa did a good job in his role, and the rest of the cast also did a good job in their acting roles, you know what I'm saying? Especially the guy who plays the crime lord. I definitely enjoyed his performance, you know what I'm saying? I highly recommend y'all watching this in Thai, the original Thai language with English subtitles, and not watching the English dub. Not watching English dub, excuse me. I was going to say watching English, but, I can just say English dub too, so, it's pretty much the same thing, right? That's all I have to say. Oh, also the comedy, there's a little bit of the small amount of it that we get in this film is done pretty well too, especially with Jokmok, being this Thai comedian, he definitely did his thing with the jokes. So the story, characters, acting, and comedy get a 5 out of 5 in my opinion. Now, let's talk about the meat and potatoes of this film, which is the action. And man, this film delivers on the action. Panna Rittikrai did a fantastic job with the fight choreography, you know what I'm saying? And it's a great display of Muay Thai, Muay Baran, I think a little bit of Krabi Kraban, you know what I'm saying? And some of the the martial arts tricking, the acrobatics and gymnastics, all of it is just solid, and it's a great showcase of Tony Jaa's, physicality, you know what I'm saying? And the fights were very well choreographed, very well shot, very well edited, and very well lit. And the film as a whole was shot edited and led very well too, especially on location in Bangkok, as well as the rural village in Thailand, you know what I'm saying, which I like. The fights, they definitely have a feel of a real world martial arts fight, but in an exaggerated cinematic way, which is cool. You know, it's very reminiscent a little bit of what you see from Bruce Lee in The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon, and Enter Dragon. You know what I'm saying? And it's very different from the martial arts films that you see in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and in Japan. You know what I'm saying? With guys like Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, Yuen Bu, Jet Li, Donnie Yen, and things of that nature, which is good. You know what I'm saying? And this film's action actually paved the way for let's say Donnie Yen to, you know, showcase his action style to Hong Kong, to, you know, that's more like the uncooperative style. You know, it definitely inspired Donnie Yen to bring back to further evolve his uncooperative fight choreography, which is cool. It also this film also, was a great, also paved the way for Southeast Asian martial arts films going forward, especially the ones that are being made in Indonesia, you know, like the Raid films starring Iko Uwais and many, many more, you know what I'm saying, which is cool. What else do I want to say about this film? Oh, the soundtrack in this is pretty good. Now, this particular version that I have right here on DVD, it has the original Thai soundtrack, which is pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? So, and it was composed very well, you know what I'm saying? So, no complaints there. Yeah, that's all I have to say. The action is good, music is good, all of it's just solid. So, the action, cinematography, editing, lighting, and the music all get a 5 out of 5. Sorry, y'all, because I thought I missed something about the other categories in this film. Overall, Ong Bak is an awesome Thai martial arts film from 2003, and it's a classic. I highly recommend y'all checking this out, especially if you're interested in getting into Tony Jaa as a martial artist, an actor, and stuntman. You feel me? This film gets a 5 out of 5. Hopefully y'all enjoy this review, despite some hiccups, you know, here and there, you know what I'm saying? I apologize on that part. Let me know what y'all think about Ong Bak in the comments below if y'all watched it already. If y'all enjoyed this video, y'all can hit that like button and share it. Y'all can subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy this type of content, and, you know, hit that notification bell to keep y'all updated on the uploads. I mean, y'all know what time it is. And y'all can also follow me on my other social media accounts, and also stay tuned for more reviews and more reveals along the way. So with all that said, this is your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, aka the Pervy Sensei, signing out. Peace.